This is Jarrod Horak. Welcome to my latest Road to the 2023 Kentucky Oaks video. And in this series so far, I've covered 10 races. My top choices have 5 wins, including last week's top choice winner, Ice Dancing in the Santa Ynez Stakes at Santa Anita Park. This week I'm going to be covering the Busanda Stakes, and I'm going to be covering all of these points races on the Road to the Oaks in video format. And I said the Busanda this week. Next week I'll be doing the Silver Bullet Day Stakes at Fairgrounds on January 21st. On January 28th, a couple videos, the Martha Washington from Oaklawn, the Las Virgenes at Santa Anita Park. So again, stay tuned to my YouTube channel for all of these points races on the road to the Kentucky Derby and the Kentucky Oaks for 2023. Now, if you're interested in my full card analysis at Santa Anita Park, you can head on over to the runawayhorse.com. You will find those full cards each day Santa Anita Park runs on my sales page. You can purchase individual full cards, weekly and weekend packages, or the entire meet. And again, check out the runawayhorse.com. Go over to my sales page if you're interested in any of that. And now we're going to get into the analysis of this video. This Busanda Stakes, we have 20 points to the winner. 8 for second, 6 for third, 4 for finishing fourth. And then the fifth place finisher can pick up 2 points. And we only have a 5-horse field in here, so I guess all the horses can be picking up points. And the Busanda Stakes is going to be the 8th race at Aqueduct for Saturday, January 14th. $100,000 Busanda for 3-year-old fillies, 1 mile and an 1/8 on the main track. And the scheduled post time is 3:47 p.m. Eastern Time. Gambling Girls #1 for trainer Todd Pletcher. She's 3-1 morning line. This is a New York bred filly, and she's won a couple races. In her third career start at 7 furlongs against New York bred company at Saratoga, she stalked the pace. She took over. She won by 10 lengths. Her first start against winners, she won a little stakes race at Aqueduct, 7 furlongs, and in that race, she stalked the pace against State Bred Company, and she won by 1 3/4 lengths. The Maid of the Mist Stakes, she was the favorite. She disappointed there. She was 4th, beaten 15 lengths. Then the Grade 2 Demoiselle Stakes last time out. That was in the slop. Her stablemate, Julia Shining, won that one. Affirmative Lady was second. That filly's running in this spot. And Gambling Girl was 3/4 length behind that second place finisher, and she was well clear of the rest. So she handled that wet track. She handled this distance. She's won at this track before. She's a state-bred stakes winner at Aqueduct. She'll probably save ground behind the speed. Kendrick Carmouche is going to get aboard. First time that he's riding her. Occult is #2. This one's a $625,000 purchase. Into Mischief the Sire, Empire Maker the Dam Sire, and this filly for Chad Brown has only run twice. In her career debut at 6 furlongs, she was wide from post 6 in a 7-horse field, stalking the pace. She ended up finishing 4th, beaten 8 lengths. They gave her a little bit of time off from September 17th to December 18th, and they stretched her out from 6 furlongs to a 1-turn mile. And on a good track in her second career start, she stalked the pace from post 6 in a 9-horse field. And then she moved up, she got the lead, and she pulled clear, and she won by more than 4 lengths. That was a slow early, fast late event. There's not a lot of speed in here. This is a compact field. She's got an inner post, and I would expect that she's going to probably attend the pace. Affirmative Lady is 9-5 morning line for trainer Graham Motion. She's still a maiden after 3 starts. This $400,000 daughter of Arrogate, in her sprint debut, she rallied from 7th to finish a clear 3rd. Second time out at Keeneland, she went from 6 furlongs to 7 furlongs, and she rallied up from post 10 in a 12-horse field. She was sitting back in 10th. She passed some horses. She ended up finishing 4th, beaten 4 lengths. They got her around 2 turns in the Demoiselle Stakes last time out, and in that sloppy track at this course and distance. She was sitting in mid-pack. She made a move. She took the lead. She could not hold off Julia Shining, but she ended up finishing 2nd, beaten the neck. So that was a good effort there. And now she's going to face winners again, but they definitely wanted this extra ground. That more than anything else, she just wants to run 2 turns. And based on her speed figures, especially last time, she definitely fits with these. She's earned improved speed ratings in each of her 3 starts. Manny Franco is going to ride. He actually rode Occult in her maiden win last time out, but he's going to jump over and ride this filly for Graham Motion. Dylan Davis jumps aboard Occult. #4, Sweetest Princess. She's only run 4 times with a win, a 2nd, and a 3rd. Her first 3 races were on turf, and they were all turf routes. The second time out, she did finish 3rd. Then she added blinkers, and she finished 2nd from post 10. That was in October at Aqueduct. And then they moved her to the main track last time, a 1-turn mile against New York bred company. She stalked. She took the lead. She won by more than 2 lengths. She's going to have to run faster in here. She is getting better. but she's going to have to run much faster than she did in her maiden win. And I think she can get somewhat forwardly placed in here in this compact field. Aniston rounds out the field. This one is a $550,000 daughter of Curlin, and this is the second Todd Pletcher trainee in this race. And Jose Lezcano is going to ride. In her career debut in a one-turn mile, she was 7th, beaten 12 lengths. She checked early. She was climbing. She was wide. She didn't really seem to know what she was doing that day. The show finisher was the next out winner. And then she was much more professional second time out. And in that second time out race at a mile and an eighth at Aqueduct, November 25th, from the inside post, she stalked the pace. She took the lead. She opened up by 3 lengths, and then she sailed across the line, almost 5 lengths in front. But that really wasn't that fast of a race. She ran much better, though, than she did in her career debut. So I think she's one that I think they're going to try to stalk outside. She has plenty of upside. They paid a lot for her. She's supposed to be a good one, but she's going to have to run much faster. So overall, I think maybe the pace could be the key to this race because we have a short field with not a lot of speed, and we have a horse that could end up possibly taking over that lead and stealing this race. And that's going to be my top choice. That's how I see this. I'm going to go with number 2, Occult, to be that horse for trainer Chad Brown, because I think that she's got the capability with that inner post in a race with not a lot of early foot. I think she can get out there, slow things down, and then kick away in the stretch. I think she should be able to get this distance, especially based on how the race shape looks. I think it's going to be a slow early, fast late event, just like her maiden win was last time out. And they might have her to catch in the stretch. And then Affirmative Lady is going to be my second choice. Even though she's still a maiden, I like that improvement around 2 turns last time out, and I could easily see her winning this race for trainer Grant Motion. So those are the 2 I think that it comes down to in this race. So I will make a win wager on the 2 Occult, and then just play a one-way exacta Occult on number 2 over number 3 Affirmative Lady. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you like this content, and that will wrap up this video. Again, I'll be back next week with more Oaks and Derby points races, and until I see you next time, good luck at the races.